Hello my friends, Paul here in the RoJoBe Music Workshop, and welcome to part 3 of the concert ukulele repair. In the second episode I basically cut away the damaged area and got the sort of the edge of it kind of curved, ready to make the repair. So I have actually done a little bit off camera. So I put a cleat inside underneath there. Now that's been gluing and clamped for about 2 hours. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be set now. So I'm going to take the clamps off. Actually, let me just get the camera in position first. Maybe zoom in a little bit. Okay. Right, so let's just remove those clamps, and I put these couple of wedges in to kind of lift it up so I could get the clamps in there, and yeah, that all seems pretty good. So as you can see, there really isn't much of it. I had to clear basically the heel block here and the edge of the body here, so there's not really very much real estate there, but it will be enough to glue the repair piece on, which I have here. Now this is oversized at the moment, but the curve here matches this really nicely. I've got a little pencil line on there, which matches up with a pencil line on the body, because that seemed to be the position for the best match. So what I need to do is repair all of this first. So I'm going to get some glue in here, and then I haven't got any clamps ready. So I need to put the glue in these areas, either side of the main repair, get some glue in there, get that clamped, and then put this piece on. So I'm going to glue that in place, let it set up, and then I'm going to trim it down to fit, trim it down so that it's the right size. So let me just get a couple of clamps for these. I think I'm going to use my spool clamps, spindle clamps. I think that'll be better for that. So I'll get a few of those ready. So I've basically got a whole tin of them here. Let's get some set up for the right size first. So what am I going to need? 1, 2, 3, probably 4, I think. So let's get them to the right, get them open to the right gauge first. A bit more. Right, that's about right. So if I do them all the same, we should be cooking on gas. Okay. This one's a bit sticky, but it will be fine. Let's do that a quick way. Yep. Okay, one more. Right, so we're good to go there. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit awkward for me because it's kind of the wrong way around for me. So I've got my glue here, and I've got a selection of paint brushes. I think I'm going to use this one to paint the brush inside, paint the glue inside, sorry. Right, so yeah, as I said, it's a little bit awkward for me because it's the wrong way round, but we should be okay. So, let's get some paper towel, and I'll put the glue on the brush, and then get it inside the crack. Right, so I'll start over this side and make a mess already. Good stuff. Make sure I get plenty of glue in there. And come on, a little bit the other side of the wedge there. It's going to make a bit of a mess, but that's okay, I can clean it up after. And this side. Let's get in that edge there as well. Okay. Yep, making a nice mess. Okay, so you want to try and get the wedges out and get the glue in where they are as well. Let me just put a bit of glue on something. Let's put it on there. Right, make sure I get plenty of glue in there. And same the other side. Where that wedge is. Let's just put that one under there for a minute, just to hold that open. Right, good, okay. So, yeah, I mean obviously where I've had those wedges in, it's got a little bit of a memory now, but that's fine. Once I get that clamped down, that will go back into place nicely. Just put the lid on the glue for now, and just clean up some of that excess. The last thing I want is the clamps sticking to the instrument, and yeah, that's looking good. So I'll just clean up the squeeze out before I put the clamps on there, and then we're good to go. Right, so let's get these clamps on. Just going to leave myself a little bit of extra room there for the edge of the repair piece that I'm putting on. That's looking good. Don't think I really need another clamp there. No, that'll be fine. Right, so we only need one clamp there. That's good. Can you see what I'm doing? Not so much. Let me just zoom out a little bit and just tilt the camera back up. Yeah, so I think that one clamp is going to be enough there. I can't quite get in there to clean it, squeeze out. There we go, that's got it. Right, so let's get another one this side. I'll probably need two this side, but I'm not sure yet. And again, leaving a little gap there to make room for my repair piece. Right, that's closed up nicely. And again, they only need one clamp this side as well. They're bigger than I remembered. Okay. Just get a little bit more of that glue squeeze out. Yeah, these clamps are much better for this kind of job because, I mean, they're normally for violins, but you know, ukuleles are pretty delicate as well, so you don't want to be using big heavy clamps. These are ideal. They apply enough pressure, and with these foam pads, you know, gives it protection as well. So let me just see how that's gone together. Looks pretty good to me. I think I am going to need I need a bit more there. Okay, well, I'll come back to that in a minute. Let's see what room I've got there. It's the wrong way up. Okay, so I'm just going to snip off the end of that, and then I can bring this clamp over a bit. Yeah, that's better. So I can bring this clamp over a little bit, just to make sure I'm getting that pulled down there. That's better. That's much better. Okay. Oi. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Just try and clean up as much of the glue as I can. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do with this repair piece, it's going to be difficult to clamp that without it moving around. So I'm basically just going to use some masking tape to hold it in place, and it should be absolutely fine. So I want to line up those pencil marks. I don't know if you can see those, but there's a pencil mark on the repair piece and on the guitar. So if ukulele. So if I line those up, if I line those pencil marks up, I don't know how well you can see that, but that's a really, really good fit. So let's get some glue on there. Okay, so I'm going to put glue all along that edge there, and on the top of that cleat, and also on this edge of the top there. So let's get some glue on the brush. Right, so I'll put it on that cleat first, and on the edge of the top. Again, I want to make sure I've got enough glue on there to do the job. Doesn't matter if a little bit of glue squeezes out inside. It's not going to be a problem. It's not going to be very much. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. Make sure I've got enough glue on that cleat, because that's kind of the main support in the middle part here. Okay, that looks pretty good. So, where's my repair piece? Oh, right there. Right, I'm going to just wipe off the glue off the top here so I can see that pencil mark. Where is it? Oh no, I've wiped it off. Okay, I know where it needs to go anyway. Right. Just across that way a little bit. And that is looking really good. So it's, you know, the surfaces are meeting really nicely, and the level is about right as well. So let me just clean up that glue there. Okay, so yeah, I've got to make sure I get all of that glue off, because I'm going to be putting some tape over here to hold that in place. Right, that looks good. So the tape will hold the join here and here at the same time, provided it doesn't move. So I'll start in the middle there. Actually, I've got a bit more squeeze out there. Let's get rid of that. Okay. That's good. Really happy with that. Put one on this side. And one more this side. really happy with that. That's going to, let me just put a bit of tape across there just to hold that all in place. Put some there as well, just to make sure it doesn't peel away. Okay, I am really happy with that. I can't even feel the joint. I can't, actually I can just a tiny bit, just feel the join there. But that's that part done. Just got to wait for that obviously to dry properly, and then I can shape this repair piece afterwards. Okay, so that is basically done. So I'm going to put that to one side. And boy, how are we doing for time? We're doing okay. Right, let me just try and clear a bit of space. Put that over here. Right, let's get the glue out of the way. Now, I have done a little bit of the cleaning with the tuners off camera. So, just get rid of those and those. Okay, so all of these parts, I ended up taking the tuners apart, you know, pulling them to pieces, and all of these parts I did actually put in my ultrasonic cleaner and use that to clean those parts, and they've come out nice and clean. There is still a little bit of corrosion, particularly on the ends of the string posts. There's still a little bit of corrosion there, which you know, I've taken out as much as I can with the metal polish, this metal polish, and you know, they've come up pretty good, and more importantly, these gears, cogs, whatever you want to call them, they are nice and clean now, and so those have come up really good. And as I said, I couldn't put these in the ultrasonic cleaner because it would have destroyed the buttons, and the same with these ferrules, because these are plastic as well. Ferrules, bushings, whatever you want to call them, these are plastic as well, although they're chrome plated, or you know, maybe it's faux chrome, I don't know. You know, they would have been destroyed as well. So where's the ones I have? Okay. So, like I said, all of the metal parts I put in the ultrasonic cleaner, and they came out nice. Now, as for these ferrules, so this is, I don't know how well you're going to see it, this is before and this is after. So, you know, I've used the metal polish to clean these up, and, you know, they've come up pretty good. I mean, they were only, well, because they're not metal, they weren't corroded or anything, they're just kind of a bit grimy, and, you know, once I'd used the polish, they came up a bit better. Now, if you think that's a good transformation, check this out. So this is the tuning keys with the worm gear. As you can see, they're in a bit of a state, kind of rusty, and all I did with these was, again, using that metal polish, and that is after. Don't know how well you can see that, but the one this side is before and the other one is after. So yeah, big difference. So I'm just going to do the other two of those. So what I'm doing with these ferrules, bushings, I just put a little drop of the polish on the cloth, and then I kind of grind it into it like that. And they don't take much to clean up, and you can see the grime that's coming off them. You know, they're kind of worse than they look, but they don't take much to clean up. And soft clean cloth just to wipe off the polish, and there you go. And the same thing with these, or kind of the same. So with these, I get a little bit on the cloth, and do this a little bit more manually. Just sort of twist them around in there with a nice firm grip. Yeah, and again, you can see what kind of crap's coming off those, and I have to do them like 2, maybe 3 times to get all that crud off. It's kind of labour intensive and not good for my arthritis. There you are. I mean, that's the second go. So probably a third one. This was probably the worst one. So a third go on this one now. Oh, that's better. There's still loads of crud coming off there. And for the end, I do the same as I did with the ferrules, just kind of grind that into the cloth on the table. I need to do that again, 4 times. As I said, this one was definitely the worst, but this polish is really good. I mean, it's made in Germany. Yeah, that's number 4. Still getting grime off of those. Incredible. Okay, that's probably good enough. So use the clean soft cloth just to wipe it off. I mean, it's still a little bit tarnished, but if they were sparkly bright and looking brand new, it wouldn't really suit the ukulele that well. So that's all of those parts now cleaned. I found this little cereal tub to put all these bits in, so those can go back in there. That's all the pieces for the tuners, I hope. That's that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it looks like it's all in there. So, now I just have to wait for that glue to dry on the repair that I did. And then it's going to be a case of, sort of cleaning the ukulele up, doing a bit of polishing here and there, and seeing if I can bring the finish back to life. That solvent I used to clean off the glue, I don't think that's done it any harm. I think it's the actual the duct tape itself, the glue from the duct tape that's done the damage to that, and it's not severe. I can clean it up and make it look okay. So that will be the next part, and then stringing it up and putting it back together, and we should be all good. Hopefully this is not going to run over 4 parts. 4 parts hopefully will be enough to finish this project, maybe 5. So that will be coming soon. In the meantime, please look after yourselves, look after each other. We will see you soon. Peace out.